G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $1 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my 3 collection books here. My $1 collection book, that's partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, right up until the most recent $1 Royal Australian Mint coin for circulation, the 100 years of Qantas. But we're still looking for the 2016 changeover coin and a 2017 100 years of Anzac. I've also got my Great Aussie Coin Hunt books for number 2 and number 3. Number 1 I have completed. Number 2 I've only got one left to go, the T for Tim Tam. And then in the number 3 I've got quite a number. I've got D, L, U and Z. So let's get into the coins. As you know, the standard $1 coins are Mob of Roos, and I'll be going through all of those at the end, looking for coins of low mintage, as well as the obverse of the coins, because we're just going to be looking for commemorative coins. Just might miss a changeover coin, which has its commemorative sign on the obverse, so that's the Mob of Roos. So I'll flick through them quickly like this. And when we come across a commemorative like that, we'll stop, call it out, and then we'll move on. This is the 1997 Sir Charles Kingsford Smith. And I might pull in a little bit so I can get a bit more. There we go, a bit closer in on the coins. Hopefully it'll be a bit bigger in the screen for you. There we go, that's looking good. Then we have a 2021 Jody Clark coin, so that should be something. And it is. It's N for Nobby's Nuts from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2. That'll be a keeper for my collection, so I'll put that down on the bottom row. On the top row we keep the common commemoratives that go back to the bank and get recycled. On the bottom we put the keepers. These are 1988 Australians bicentennial celebration with the kangaroo. And so when we go, and then we have a Year of the Outback from 2002. Yep. And then we have our first 100 Years of Anzac. We'll check the date on that. That's 2014, so that's the most highly minted of that series. So that will stay as a common commemorative. And we move on. And there is a 2018 100 Years of Anzac. We do have that for the book, but that is a lower minted 100 Years of Anzac, so that'll go down with the keepers. Might move these up a little bit, make a bit more room for all the coins that I'm going to get. And there we have our first roll done. And as we go along, when we get to about the second, third roll, depending on how many common commemoratives we have out there, we might speed things up a bit. And we'll only stop for new coins on the day. We'll see how that goes. Hoping everyone is well. It's been a good week for me. Put out some good videos. Here's another 100 Years of Anzac. What have we got here? It's another 2014 goes up there. And so there's the Dancing Man from 2005, the Peace Coin, 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. Very nice coin. And last week I did show the video well, the film archival footage that picture comes from. And then we have the 2009 Commonwealth Centenary of Age Pension. This particular coin gets pretty beaten up. It's a bit hard to find good looking examples of that coin. There's another 2014. And there we have the Father of Federation, Sir Henry Parkes from 1996. There's another 14. showing how common those particular coins are. We've done our second roll. So we're well into December now, coming up to Christmas. Hopefully I've had a bit of time to get out and about, buy myself some Christmas silver. I'll see how that works out. There's another 14. And in 2007 which will make it the APAC Australia coin. 2007. And that looks like we will have finished the top row of those common commemoratives. Oops, and that one's on the floor. There's another APAC, and that's a much better copy. A little bit dinged up, but usually they're can be quite worn. Pick that one up off the floor. Just a mob of roos. As all of these also seem to be. This is 2002, so that'll be a year out back. Oh, and that's a 2000. Check that for a mule. Not. Oh. Losing control of the pile here. And so, as we start into this fourth roll, we might speed things up a bit, see how it goes. If it's sped up, it'll be sped up for a while, but otherwise we'll stop for the next new coin for today. And there, for the first time today, we have the 1999 International Year of Older Persons. And another one. And another one. There we have a 35th anniversary of the $1 coin, the A from the AUNS Dollar Discovery series. In amongst the roos there, it's got a very small 35 and an A preview mark from 2019. And there, for the first time today, we also have a 1993 Landcare Australia. And there's another Dollar Discovery coin. It's the U coin in 2019. And then from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1 is it A for Australia Post in 2019. Very nice looking coin. It's unfortunate that it doesn't have the envelope preview mark. That would mark it as one of the special A coins from that year. But it's a nice find. I don't think I've got very many of those, the A's. There, for the first time today, we have 2008's Centenary of Scouting. And from 2001, Centenary of Federation. We always check these Centenary of Federations for rotation errors. So a lot of those coins did have rotation errors to them. So 2014 Mob of Roos. The Royal Australian Mint website says that's a low minted coin, but I know that it isn't. I've been through the numbers in the reports, so people will say I missed a low minted coin, but I did not, because I don't keep those anymore. Oh, and there we have a donation dollar from 2020. So the first year of the donation dollar issue. I've got a number of these, so this will go back into circulation by me dropping it off into a charity box as a donation to charity, as they should be. Still waiting to find 2021 in a noodle. Some of my viewers have sent me 2021 donation dollars in the mail, which I appreciate immensely, but I only put coins that I noodle out of circulation from these rolls or from bags that I've recorded for videos. Although anyone who's been watching for over a year would not have seen me do any bags, because I've been able to get rolls for quite a long time, but I don't put anything into the book that's not been noodled out of circulation. Oh my goodness, another A for Australia Post. Amazing. this coin's got an ender on it. This is a V for Vanilla Slice from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3 from 2022. I do know that we have that for the book, so that will go into my wider collection. And there, for the first time today, we have a 2011 Chogham, celebrating the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2011 in Perth. Chogham. Oh, and there we have it. I have no more rolls left. I have failed to get in my last roll spiel, but there we have it. We have a nice row of keepers down the bottom there with a couple of nice newer coins. But before I go through those, let me go through all of the mob of roos that I've got to the side. I'll be back in a second to tell you what else I might have found. Well, I'm back, and for the 4th time in the last 4 or 5 hunts, I have another rabbit ear. So this is quite a small one this time. And there, so behind the kangaroo's ear is a little bit of cud metal. Cud stands for coin underdeveloped, and so what has happened is the die has started to degrade, and as the die sort of chips away, it leaves room for more metal to be pressed into. This is a 1994 coin, which is not one of the ones that I picked up in the last 4 or 5 weeks. I've got a 1998 and 2010. I got 2 1998s actually. So that's a pretty good find again. A rabbit ear to add to the range of rabbit ears. I'm going to have to, when I think I said it before, when I get my flips, I'm going to put them all in date order, mark them up, and I'll show you as soon as I get my flips when they finally come in the mail. But what I did find today, though, was a V for Vanilla Slice from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3. I found a donation dollar from 2020 that will go back to the charities. I found 2 A's. Australia Post from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1. And I think that might be the thumbnail. And then we have a U coin from the Great Dollar Discovery from 2019, and an A, so an A and a U. Low mintage coins, just on 1.5 million. And we've got 2 100 Years of Anzacs from 2018. Pick those up. One's pretty good nick, the other's not too bad nick. We have an N for Nobby's Nuts from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 2. So we have Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 1, 2, and 3 today. I also have pulled out of circulation a really nice looking centenary or 100 Years of Anzac, The Spirit Lives, 2014. It's in really good nick. It's pretty high grade. Again, I'll put it into my wider collection because I will need as best copies as I can get of those. And another coin that I pulled out was a 1994. There's nothing special about this. It's pretty high mintage. at, what is it, 94, 47 million, quite a large amount, but it's really, really high grade. It does look like it's been out of circulation, and it's in very good nick. So I'm going to pull that out because you can't. It's nearly 20. It's 18 years old. Well, no, it's 2022, so it's it's older than 25 years. So I will definitely be keeping that as a over 25-year coin in that good a condition. But that's it for today's hunt. Nothing, unfortunately, for the book, but it's going to be a while until we get those last two. The changeover and the 2017 100 Years of Anzac, although much more chance of getting the Anzac coin. But I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.